Mm, Bronze is one type of copper alloy material. Is the bronze is the composition of copper and tin alloy. It's a composition of copper and tin. See, first one is low tin bronze. So alloy of bronze, low tin bronze is one type of alloy of bronze. So this composition is 3.7 to 3.9% of tin, 0.1 to 0.25% of lead, and the rest of copper. Okay, so copper is nearly 96%. These the properties of this alloy is high tensile and yield strength, good wear and fatigue resistance, and good corrosion resistance, better measurability of the material. This application is contact blades, springs, marine propellers, valves and pumps. So marine components, propellers, valves and pump parts, steam fittings, pump impellers, valve components, piston ring and seal rings. Okay, so this is the application of low tin bronze. Next one is phosphor bronze. Is the composition of 88% of copper, 10% of tin, 0.2% of phosphorus. Okay, then only called for phosphorus bronze. The phosphorus composition is 0.25% of phosphorus and 1% of tin, zinc, and 0.7% of lead material. It is the excellent casting properties and anti-friction properties, high corrosion resistance. In this phosphorus is increase the ductility, strength and casting in the phosphorus bronze material. So particularly phosphorus is increases the ductility, strength and casting in the material. So the application is bearings, worm wheels, bushes, gears, nuts, pump parts, springs, linings, is the diaphragms and marine pump components, some musical instruments for trumpets and promophonal and saxophonal saxophones. Next one is the bell bronze. Okay, is the bell bronze is the composition of copper is 78% and tin is 22%. Particularly, is the properties hard and brittle and also has the resonance properties. Okay, then only called for this is the bell bronze. Okay, material. So this is the resonance properties. This is the one of the vibrations properties, resistant to atmospheric corrosions. Okay, tough and long wearing materials. Is a resistance to atmospheric corrosion and tough and long wearing material. This bell bronze is so particularly for making searchable to handbells. Okay, then only called for bell bronze. Okay, some percussion instrument for cymbals and congsing. Okay, cymbals and congsings, some casting cannons, casting statues and figurines and artifacts. Okay, these are very கலைப்பொருட்கள் and some statues, சிலைகள். Okay, so the purpose, then valve bodies, bushings, piston rings and bearings materials. Okay, so is the bell bronze application is making searchable to handbells applications. Okay, some casting cannons, casting statues, so application and the figurines and the artifacts. Okay, okay, கலைப்பொருட்கள் and அழகு சாதன பொருட்கள். So next one is silicon bronze. Is the 95% of copper, 3% of silicon, 1% of manganese and 1% of iron material. Is the better castability, rolled, forged, pressed into hot and cold working process, good corrosion resistance and strength. Material is mainly used in pressure vessels, marine container, die cast parts, bearings and roll mill sleepers. Okay, the application of roll mill sleepers. So next one is aluminum bronze. Okay, aluminum bronze is a 89% copper, 7% of aluminum, 3.5% of iron, 0.35% of tin materials. It is the high corrosion resistance and strength and harness material. It is good hard working properties, and good ductility and malleability properties. This material, this is used to making the gears, propellers. Okay, propeller shafts, condenser tubes, dies and air pumps. It also used to make the cam, rollers, non-sparking tools and slide valves. Okay, cams, rollers, non-sparking tools, sliding valves. So leaded bronze or plastic bronze is 75% of copper, 5% of tin and 1.5% of zinc. So better strength, can carry high loads. It is a better strength and the high loads. Okay, highest anti-friction properties, work in high speed, it's quick heat dissipation. Okay, it is work in high speed and also quick heat dissipation. Excellent measurability and excellent wear resistance properties, is particularly used for making bearing material, bushing materials. Then bearings you need for high speed, high load conditions. Okay, so leaded bronze or plastic bronze is mainly to making the bearing material, bushings, nuts and screws, electrical connectors, door knobs, earth moving machinery parts. Next one is coinage bronze. Okay, so coinage bronze is the composition is 95% of copper, 3% of tin, 1.5% of zinc. It is the high strength and corrosion properties, good wear resistance properties, gold like appearance. It is gold like appearance, high melting point properties. It is used to making copper coins. Okay, copper coins, medals, bearings, bushing, gears, springs. So some marine applications of marine propeller shafts and fittings. So next one is beryllium bronze or this is one of the copper alloys. It's a 0.5% to 3% of beryllium and the rest is copper. So the maximum 3% of beryllium and 97% of copper. Okay, it is called beryllium bronze. It is good formability. Okay, you can see form any shape of the material. It's a fatigue strength and non-sparking properties, good resistance to wear and oxidation and corrosion properties, high electrical and thermal conductivity property. So it is used to making the diaphragms, contact bridges in electrical field, non-sparking tools material, some aerospace and defense applications. Okay, bearings and landing gear for aerospace and defense application, some satellite radar system applications and airbag sensors. Okay, in car airbag sensors applications you mainly use for beryllium bronze. Okay, is application of is mainly used application of diaphragms, contact bridges in electrical field, non-sparking tools, aerospace and different applications, bearings and landing gears, satellites, radar system and airbag sensors. So then, so is the final one is gunmetal. Okay, gunmetal is the composition 88% of copper, 8 to 10% tin and 2 to 4% zinc. So main composition gunmetal 88% of copper, 10% of tin and 2% of zinc is the commonly percentage of gunmetal is 88% copper, 10% of tin and 2% of zinc. It is a good strength and good corrosion properties, good wear resistance and also good castability properties and good machinability property also. It is mainly used in the area of gears and bearings and heavy load applications, valves and pump bodies in marine application, some statues. Okay, statues application also. Okay, this is the applications of bronze. One type of gun metal is one type of bronze alloys. Okay, its main applications is gears and bearings and heavy load for heavy load applications, valves and pumps bodies in marine applications, and some and statues preparations also. Okay, thank you.